All right, so our Positively Jax event has been underway all morning. Dentists from across the state are treating thousands, yes, thousands of people in need of dental care, and it's happening right downtown at the Prime Osborne Convention Center.
Organizers say, though, they have reached capacity, and they're not going to be able to help people who show up right now. But we are talking to Bakari Savage live, and I know they're trying to kind of figure things out at this stage. So what's the update, Bakari?
Yeah, so we're waiting for that update. They're going to be meeting at 10 o'clock, so we should be able to let people know the status right around 10:30. But in the meantime, I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Fred Costello. He's one of the, 600 dentists here who've donated their services and their time. He has already donated about $2,000 worth of dental work today. He got here at 7 o'clock this morning. If you put a dollar amount on what has been done right here in this area of this room, but the larger room, what are we looking at?
I'm not sure about this room, but if there are 600 dentists going to be here, and I'm conservatively estimating 5,000 worth of dentistry per day, so that's $6 million for the 2 days. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is it gives these patients an opportunity to feel like we all care about them. Access to care in Florida is really tough right now because Medicaid doesn't pay enough that many dentists are willing to give it away at the Medicaid cost, but we're willing to give it away for free where we don't have to do the paperwork.
So, Dr. Costello, talking about that access to care and the systems and services that are in place or are not in place, what are you seeing every day, and what's the greater goal of all of these dentists here in the Florida Dental Association?
The goal of the dentist is to take care of people. We have a heart for service. That's why we're all here. I'm excited and honored about the turnout of all the assistants and the hygienists and the dentists and the other volunteers. It was frustrating for me that our governor vetoed one of the bills that would have created a fund where dentists that went into minimal access areas would have some funding to pay off some student loans. We want to get some dentists into the areas where we have that critical need, so we're all trying to find a way to do that.
And so one of the things as well that's coming out of this is that for people who are not able to come here, there are services in place to make sure that people do have that access to dental care year-round. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, I know most of the dentists here also do volunteer work at their home. I have pastors that call me up and tell me about people that need some help. And I think that anybody that has been blessed with a lot needs to give something. So I'm proud of our volunteers here because we're all trying to do something to help others.
And Dr. Costello, you brought up a great point. So again, there's the Project Dentist Care, but you said that people can also, contact local dentists. How should they go about starting that conversation? Because it may be embarrassing for some people.
Sure. Well, most places have something like an urban ministry, and I would contact those areas. The Halifax Urban Ministries in Daytona Beach, I've worked with them for years, and they'll send me patients periodically, and I tell them you can't send me a patient every day, but if there's somebody that's sweeping the floor, that's going the extra mile and trying to take care of others and show you that they're really trying to work their way up, I want to help them just like you do.
Okay, and Dr. Costello, just to sort of wrap up, what all are the procedures that are being performed in this area?
In this area, this is the restorative area, so it's mostly fillings, but we've had a number of patients that also needed extractions, and so the dentists here are all doing whatever that patient needs when they come in. We're trying to keep people out of pain, give them their smile back so they have their dignity, so they can go out into the world and find a job or be with family and friends and not be embarrassed.
Okay, and then again, at the end of the day, we have a lot of these dentists who decided to donate their time. Some of them had to drive in, and they are paying for their own accommodations. What do you want to say about them?
I'm proud of everybody, and I'm going to tease you. You said 7 o'clock. I got up at 4:15 to be here at 5 o'clock this morning, and we've been treating patients since a little before 7. But it's wonderful, and all the people here, whether they're the dentist or the assistant, we're all the same here. We're all volunteers. There's no difference, and I commend everybody.
Dr. Costello, thank you very much, and thank you for the work that you've been doing. Again, we'll have that update for everyone about, what it's looking like for Saturday in terms of you coming out here. That should happen right around 10:30, so you want to, stay tuned to us. And also check out our website for that information. That's news4jax.com. Live at the Prime Osborne Center. I'm Bakari Savage, Channel 4, the local station.